Okay, so I'm going to show you how to look up the distribution for a particular invasive species. So if you go to iMapInvasives.org, click on the login button at the top and enter your login credentials. And you should see this screen appear. This means that you logged in successfully to the platform. And then up here under the filter records tool, if you click on that, and then under the species name, you can choose to look up a particular species. So we can look up butterfly bush, which is one of the species on our checklist for the scavenger hunt this year. And then click apply filter, minimize this screen. And then under the layers on off, make sure that the approximate layer is also turned on. That is also presence information. And then you can zoom in on the map from there. You can also turn on some additional layers to kind of get a better feel for where these species are located, like the county layer, which I use pretty frequently. So you can turn that on. And then zoom in and we can see there's a bunch of orange hexagons that show up here, as well as some of the blue triangles, which is representing that approximate information. The orange hexagons show up when we're zoomed out pretty far here like we are. But if I zoom in farther on the map, you'll notice that those orange hexagons disappear and they turn into these green dots, which are representing that precise presence information. And again, the blue triangles are still there representing the approximate information. You can actually click on any one of these presence records, either the green dots or the blue triangles, and you can bring up that specific record and actually take a look at that if you would like to. And so you can actually see the photos here, as well as other information in that record and who the observer was and when that record was created. And so we can just exit out of here, click on another record if we would like to. Again, click on the details button to bring up that information. You can also use the identify measure tool up here and draw a polygon around the different dots that you see. And then say, see what's here. And then that will bring up a list of all of the records that are in that location. You can see it's broken down by the confirmed presences, which are those green dots or polygons, and then the approximate records as well. So again, you can just click on any one of these records and bring up that information if you'd like. So just want to mention, iMapInvasives is just one source of information for distribution of various invasive species. There are others out there as well. I would definitely recommend checking out more than just iMapInvasives when you're trying to get a feel for where a particular species has been found. We have a lot of information for different species, but we certainly don't have everything, and we're collecting information as it comes to us. But again, just to get a more accurate picture of where some of these invasive species are being found, I would recommend checking out some other sources like EdMaps or iNaturalist, USGS, non-indigenous aquatic invasive species is also a good one just for aquatic species. And there's a few other ones as well that you could check out, but those are some of the more well-known databases that are out there and available. So that's how you look up distribution information in iMapInvasives.